Good morning, y'all. It's been a long time. Anyway, I am here. I woke up this morning and I said, you know what? It is time to stream. Yes, so it's summertime and my schedule's been really full, with the kids and all that good stuff. So I waited to the last minute to set up things. So if we have some tech glitches, it's okay. We're going to keep pushing forward. So, what I've been doing for the last several months, my girls are all graduated from high school and college, and two of the babies, my babies, are going to university this fall. So, in August is going to be another busy weekend month, but it's not going to interfere with my writing. My girls going to summer camp with their college. They're going to be moving in their dorms. So I won't be playing Uber driver anymore. Look like there's a delay with my voice. Anyway, with my camera, I hadn't played with my camera in a bit. So yeah. So anyway, August I will be an empty nester going into the end of the year. The kids will probably come home for the holidays. So what I'm gonna do with my time? Focus on writing full time. I've been doing that anyway. Um, Dealing with hurricane season here in Houston. Last week we had Hurricane Burl came through, and people are still without power. Can you imagine living in Texas where the heat index is like maybe 112, 114, and you don't have any air conditioning? It's just hot, extremely hot, and no gas stations. Well, there's a few, but it's hard to find gas to run your generators if you have that. Um, a lot of people weren't prepared for some reason. A lot of people don't watch the news or the weather. It's just awful, really awful. We are fortunate we had a generator, but even with that, with the portable kind, you still have to watch some of the appliances you use. I learned that you can't use the microwave and the AC at the same time because it will circuit your breaker or whatever they call it. Anyway, we've been dealing with that. I don't know what the day is. Let's see. I don't know if it's Tuesday. It's Monday. So some of the families they claim the power will be on tomorrow by the 16th. It's really sad, really sad. So keep everybody in Houston in your prayers. Um, this was a tiny little hurricane. We had Harvey where we had really bad issues there too, but my goodness, it came right through Houston and it did a lot of damage because we got a lot of trees. So I did a blog post about riding through the hurricane. So you might want to check out my new updated website. I should have put it up here, but I put it in the chat. It's tishbouvier.com. I was able to get the .com. So yeah, I am officially online at tishbouvier.com. So check out my new website. Check out my blog post of what I learned through the previous hurricanes and how to right. It's hard. It's really a struggle because your mindset is not there. And somehow I learned a few little techniques to help me get past that. So I've been editing on the side. Yeah, I got my manuscript back from my developmental editor at the beginning of no, was it this month? I think, I can't remember. Oh, at the end of last month. And I've been going through chapter by chapter. And it's so weird because when I first started my manuscript back in January and I finished it in March, I was so proud. I sent it to my beta readers. Might as well say they was my alpha readers because that was the first draft. I was so proud. I thought I did so good. And I was thinking in my head, I could put this out right now. Ooh, I was so disillusioned. So anyway, I went through some revisions. Y'all look at all the videos you can about editing before you share it with anyone. It wasn't bad. I was still proud of my work. I really was. But it was just thinking that I can bypass all the steps to get it out there in your hands. Don't rush. Take your time. Go through the process of editing, however long it takes, until you feel completely comfortable with it. And I don't think it's fear, but it's just getting it right. Because, that first book will make a big impression. Either they gonna like it or they don't like it. Well, they gonna not like it anyway. But those that will like it will love it just as much as you do. So be sure to edit your work. So anyway, I went through that and then I sent it to my developmental editor, which I really, really love. She is amazing. When I had issues with that because seeing all those red marks and I like my manuscript to look nice and neat. Get that out of your head. There's no such thing as nice and neat when you're writing and when you're editing. Oh, I was overwhelmed initially. I was like, oh my gosh. And I felt really bad because I was like, I made these mistakes. And she kept reminding me, your book is already good. We are just enhancing it, bringing out the best in what you have. But it was just seeing all those red marks, you know, all those, in my head, mistakes. But I learned, I had to change my mindset and look at it as a learning process. And I learned so much about editing. It's like my second book, it will be a little bit more easier when I go through those steps in editing before I share it with my beta readers, because my beta readers in this case was really the alpha reader. If they can only see what I done now, they will be saying, "Wow, this is a big difference." Well, anyway, I am going through those. I have one, two, I think I have two more chapters to do. Then I'm gonna do a complete read through and then add more whatever I need to add to it, and send it back to my developmental editor so she can go through it one more time. And I like her process because she liked to edit together as you go. And oh my gosh, she was a good teacher. I learned so much that I didn't know, and I had really come out of my happy world and realized you need an editor. There was no way I could have put that out on the market. So that's where I'm at now. And my goal for this month is to complete those steps of editing and send it to my copy editor at the end of this month or the 1st of August. And I took myself out for that tight schedule that I had for publishing because I want to do it right. I'm self-publishing. I don't want to miss out on any steps to, get it right. I know it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be my best. And I'm going to grow from one book to the next. So I'm really proud of this process. I took that time frame off where I wanted to publish it. First, it was September the 15th because of Agatha Christie's birthday and Cozy Mystery Week. Then I changed, my second date was October the 18th, which was my grandmother's birthday. So I took the days off and just focusing on the editing process and going through that. Once I get the editing done, I can set a date without feeling stressed because I still got to get my ISBN numbers. Um, I have to do so much more in between. I wrote a checklist and I don't like stressing. So I have to put myself in a position where I can do these steps without stressing and still get my book out by the end of the year, either the end of the year or the first of the year. So that schedule fits in with the time frame inside my storyline. So that's perfect. And then I thought about fast release. I'm doing my research on that because I'm starting book 2. I already started outlining book 2, but my goal is to write that first draft in November for November NaNoWriMo. And what else I said I want to do? And go through the process of that. I don't let my books, my story wait. That's just not me. I like to stay immersive in my storyline from start to finish. So we're gonna see how that work out. I also realized my writing style is I like my writing style and my schedule changed. I used to think I can only write in the mornings. And I think that's because it's always quiet in the house, that early in the morning. But I've been writing at nights and evenings, all times of the day. So that's enough talking with me. That's where I'm at. I'm working on the revision part of my edits from my developmental editor. And I got 2 chapters to finish this week. I've been doing a chapter a day. I like that. That's my writing process. That's what I was talking about. So when November gets here, I will focus on a chapter a day. And I've been ranging anywhere from, I would say, 22 to 2,700 words, which is really good. I'm really proud of myself for that. So anyway, we're gonna do a 10-minute writing warm up. We're probably gonna do more than an hour today. So I have 4 20-minute Pomodoro sprints we can do and chat in between. And we're gonna wrap things up with a 7-minute writing wrap up. So with that said, y'all let me know what you're working on so I can cheer you on. We're gonna get started with that 10-minute writing warm up. That completes our 10-minute writing warm up. I was letting everyone know on my social media platform that I was streaming live. If you miss us on the live, you can always catch us on the replay at your convenience. So that's the good thing about YouTube and streaming. So now I'm going to get up and go get me a cup of coffee and work on my edits. So let's get started with our first 20-minute writing sprint. Okay, y'all, that completes our first sprint. So, how did you do? I actually got started and making a little progress. I'm on a paragraph that I'm trying to enhance to make a little bit mysterious. Hey, Nick, good to see you. You said, yeah, good to see me too. You are just working on some contracts for clients. Good, good, good. Nice to see you here, staying productive. How's your summer going? Like, I don't know already, y'all. Anyway, we're going to jump into our second 20-minute writing sprint. If you're new here, be sure to like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when we go live. And yeah, I'm going live tomorrow too. Let's get started. complete sprint number 2, and I'm making progress. It's so weird on the last two chapters. It's like, well, I'm on the one before the last. I'm making drastic changes, I'm adding something in there because my developmental editor said this part didn't really make sense. And then I had to ground this part. So I'm basically changing some things to make it more intense since it's at the end where that conflict is just about to occur. Well, the struggle, the confrontation, and I'm using, I actually made my own cozy mystery beats, but still follow the main pattern. Good morning. Coffee Create Connect. It's good to see you. We are doing good. We are going into sprint number 3. I am editing, and yeah, it feels good to be back out here streaming and making myself accountable. I waited until I get to the last two chapters where I just don't feel like doing anything, and it's like, you can't stop now. You come too far. Hey, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Hey, Melissa. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coffee, create, and connect. I love that. Had problems with her files yesterday and ended up losing about 8 hours of work. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. So you're playing catch up this morning. You can do this. You got this. Oh, I know that hurt though, but you got this. Melissa says, hello to you. And you said, thankfully, I am extremely tenacious and I am not going to let this ruin my day. Good for you. Good for you. Let me see. How I sound? That's sad about losing your work. I can't find my happy sounds. Anyway, let me give you a hand clap. Yay, you are going to get this done. Okay, y'all, let's see. Everyone's saying hello. It's good to see you all here. And y'all are pushing forward with your productivity. Yeah, 8 hours is a lot, but you can do it. Even if you have to do it in micro bits, little bitty chunks, you can do it. Okay, y'all, let's jump into our third sprint for this morning. And we're going to go through, well, it'll be a total of 4, and we're going to wrap things up with a 7-minute writing wrap up. So let's get going. Okay, y'all, that completes our third sprint. I thumped my sounds. I had to wake up. I need another cup of coffee. But I'm making progress on my story. I also shared a mark sample on my book cover that I made with my writer friend. She's an author friend, writer friend, and her family are creative geniuses. Like I tell my girls are my creative geniuses, and they love my book cover. So that felt good hearing that too. So I have my book cover created, at least a mark cover of it. I have to go and just make it fit the resolution and all that other good stuff and make a full cover. It's just a ebook cover now. So I'm making progress. I may be able to keep my publishing date. We'll see. So how do y'all do? How are y'all doing? Good morning, Shay. It's good to see you, baby girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone's speaking in here. And I'm making progress on my next to the last chapter. Um, the tension is a little bit more heightened. Um, it's fun. So I'm adding some crazy things into Maxine Purse. Maxine is an octogenarian um, who turned sleuth, and she carries all kinds of unique things in her purse. You know, can you imagine this 80-year-old woman always clinging to her handbag or her purse? I call it. My husband said in those days they call it purse. It wasn't a handbag. So yes, it's a purse. So she putting all her tools in here to confront the killer in the story. So that's gonna be fun. I might make a contest using what's in Maxine purse. Guess what's in her purse? We'll see. Um, let's see. Melissa says she's going to get some coffee. Thank you for hosting a sprint this morning. You are so welcome. I am going to get me some more coffee and continue working on this chapter with our final sprint. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Okay, y'all. That completes our writing sprint for today. We did pretty good. Good morning. It's good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're about to start writing now. Oh, and we're about to finish up, but you can go back on the replay and watch it. Hope you come and join us tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, probably 5:30 because it take me a while to really get up at 5 nowadays. Coffee said, hopping off to take a little movement break. Still have a few hours of work to go. Thanks for hosting. See you in the next one. Have a great day. You too. So, y'all, I'm making progress. My character decided to make a change on me in this last few paragraphs of this chapter. So, we're going to take a detour, and I think that will bring a little bit more thrill into it because I don't know. Your characters tell you what they want to do. You can't make them do what you want them to do. So that's what's going on right now. Anyway, y'all, I do appreciate y'all joining me today, keeping me accountable for my word count. Our mantra here is pushing forward one word, one sentence, one paragraph, and one page at a time. I used to say chapter two. So, anyway, we're going to wrap things up. Did I have a 7 minute wrap up? I don't have a 7 minute wrap up. I didn't add it to the thing today. So we're going to wrap things up right now. I will be back tomorrow. Until next time, happy writing.